Fuck that shit, I'm going straight for they top. Money train Glock North, can't be stopped. Yeah, Atlanta bitch tryna give me that mop. Sloppy, top, yeah, stripper bitch.
It's your boy Nathan back again with another reaction video. Today I'm reacting to Taylor Swift's brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl. This one obviously dropped today, and it was only recently where I've just been reacting to obviously Taylor Swift albums. My last one was 4 weeks ago, first time listening to Taylor Swift's Reputation album. Check that out if you haven't. That was a sick reaction. Really enjoyed the Reputation project. I think that's my favorite project from her so far. However, I did start off reacting to the first Taylor Swift project that I heard was Lover, and yeah, you can check that out. That one dropped a month ago, so just slightly before the Reputation reaction. And Lover was a cool album. I like how she kind of, you know, changed almost genres when she started off with Lover, but then I've gone into Reputation and it feels like she just crossed over to a whole new sound, and it almost felt like she was like going into like trap sort of sounds, and I was sort of very impressed with that album. You know, I mentioned that how one of the tracks was similar to Kanye West, and people actually did agree and say that she was actually playing on the fact that it was a Kanye West thing. So yeah, man, I know that she's got a good taste for music. I'm looking forward to this album though. Let me check what the features are looking like, or are there any features. Only Sabrina Carpenter on track 12. So yeah, Sabrina Carpenter just dropped the album as well. Missed the album reaction for that, but listen, we're here for the Taylor Swift one, and that's the most important thing right now. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I know there's been a lot of Swifties that have followed me from the Love and the Reputation album reaction, and I really appreciate you guys for doing that, man. Like, that was a proper genuine reaction. I know I did actually say at the start, like, yeah, I'm a rap fan and whatever. Even on the screen you can see like Tupac was one of the last artists I was listening to. But listen, on this channel we just taking risks and listening to lots of different types of music and trying to feel comfortable with everybody's sort of input into the music. So yeah, man, it's nice to dive into this project. This is Taylor Swift, The Life of a Showgirl. Before we do get into this, hit the subscribe button, leave a like on this video. Let's get into this. The fate of Ophelia. I have to get the lyrics out.
I heard you calling on the megaphone. You wanna see me all alone.
Okay, I'm liking the vibe so far.
As legend has it, you are quite the pyro. You light the match to watch it blow. And if you'd never call for me, I might have drowned in the melancholy. I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I, right before you lit my sky.
Beats viral, can't lie. Again, how I mentioned Taylor Swift is very unique. Like, when I look at my last reaction, which was for the Reputation album, like, the introduction was one of my favorite tracks, but what caught me off guard at the beginning was, you know, the risks applied so early doors on like the first track of the album. And I like how she's opened up this project with a complete different sound to what I last heard on Reputation, and also on top of that, Lover. So I'm intrigued to see what sort of route she takes for this album here still, because this one's sounding good. Can't lie, it's sounding good so far. Not the type of instrumental that I'm used to hearing, but I'm rocking with it, I ain't gonna lie.
It's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia, the eldest daughter of a nobleman. Ophelia lived in fantasy, but love was a cold bed full of scorpions. The venom stole her sanity. And if you'd never call for me, I might have lingered in purgatory. You wrap around me like a chain, a crown of fire, pulling me into the fire. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. Late one night, you took me out.
one thing I said from earlier as well, that Taylor Swift's ad-libs go crazy.
My craving, save my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land. The sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hands. Your team, your vibes, don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now, your mind, it's about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia is locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and deceived.
Yeah, this is a perfect way to start off the album. I ain't gonna lie, the vibes are very high from the track one, and that's important when going into like a huge release as big as Taylor Swift, who does insane numbers. This is the type of introduction you need to add, can't lie.
All because you came for me, locked inside my memory, and only you possess the key. No longer drowning and
1 for 12 so
all
far.
because
Massive
you came
12,
for
1 for 1.
me. All that time alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. I can see it all. They wonder you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land. The sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hands. Your team, your vibes, don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now, your mind, it's about to be the sleepless night.
Fire intro from Taylor.
The fate of Ophelia. You saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia.
That's the type of vibes we're on right now, man. This life of a showgirl. Let's go.
Elizabeth Taylor, do you think it's forever?
Where's she gonna take this one though?
That view of Portofino was on my mind when you called me at the Plaza Atene. Ooh, oftentimes it doesn't
These
feel
adverts
so
are very
glamorous
nice,
to be me. All the right guys promised they'd stay under bright lights. They withered away, but you blew. Portofino was on my mind. I think you know why. And if your letters ever said goodbye, I cried my eyes violet. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and why when Hollywood hates me. Only as hot as your last hit, baby.
Fire.
Number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have you. Hey, what could you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing all at once? Babe, I would trade the Cartier for
That's real talk though. What possibly could you get for the girl that has everything? Like, what could you really get?
Hey, what could you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing all at once? Babe, I would trade the Cartier for someone to trust. We hit the best booth at Musso and Frank's. They say I'm bad news, I just say thanks. And you look at me like you're hypnotized, and I think you know why. And if you ever leave me high and dry, I cry my eyes violet. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and why when Hollywood hates me. Only as hot as your last hit, baby. Number one, but I never had to. And
Taylor's choruses are always cold. I don't care what anybody tells you. She goes in on all her choruses still.
can't have fun if I can't have you. Elizabeth Taylor, do you think it's forever? If I can't have you. All my white diamonds and lovers are forever in the papers, on the screen, and in their minds.
Get back to that chorus.
White diamonds and lovers are forever. Don't you ever end up anything but mine.
Let's go.
I cry my eyes violet. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't have be my and why when Hollywood hates me. Only
Taylor. I like the track name as well. That's a great track.
All my white diamonds and lovers are forever. Don't you ever
I didn't check the production part. Max Martin, Showgirl. What we up to next? What we up to next? That was probably my favorite track so far from the album. Opelite. Track 3, 2 for 2 for sure. Elizabeth Taylor, favorite
of missing lovers past. My brother used to call it eating out of the trash. It's never gonna last. I thought my house was haunted. I used to live with ghosts.
That's insane.
And all the perfect couples said when you know, you know, and when you don't, you don't.
Hey.
And all of the foes and all of the friends have seen it before, they'll see it again. Life is a song, it ends when it ends. I was wrong, but my mama told me it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night. But now the sky is open light. Oh, oh my Lord, never made no one like you before. You had to make your own sunshine.
I like how the chorus obviously refers to the weather and, you know, how her mum said she was smiling through the lightning strike, but then she then goes on to bring up the sun and how the vibes are changing. That's quite a cool concept, I can't lie, to add to the chorus.
Now the sky is open light. Oh. You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone and you were just a pose. And don't we try to love, we give it all we got. You finally left the table, and what a simple thought. You're starving till you're not. And all of the foes and all of the friends have messed up before, they'll mess up again. Life is a song, it ends when it ends. You move on. And that's when I told you it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night. But now the sky is open light. Oh my Lord, never met no one like you before. You had to make.
I wouldn't even be able to guess or come up with the exact genre that she's gone for with the vibes of this album. How I referred the Reputation album to almost being trap, like mixed with pop, of course. But this album here, like, what lane was she in? I can't even tell. Like, it's the versatile approach for sure, but I don't know what to bracket it as a title, as shall I say. This is just cold. I don't even know what sort of vibe it is, but I dig it a lot, man. This is hard.
On sunshine, and now the sky is open light. This is just a storm inside a teacup. The shelter here with me, my love. Thunder like a drum, this life will beat you up. This is just a temporary speed bump, but failure brings you freedom, and I can bring you love. Don't you sweat it, baby, it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes.
One thing about Taylor, you definitely get familiar with her choruses so quickly just because you hear it early doors, in the middle of the track, and also at the end. And I love how she always adds it to the end and doesn't fade like the song off from like a verse 2 or anything, because the choruses are that powerful in my opinion, and she's so good at creating such catchy hits and vibes through the choruses that it's only right to have it a third time.
Sleepless in the onyx night, but now the sky is open light. Oh my Lord, never met no
shout out to Taylor Swift, man. She going crazy on this album so far. The Life of a Showgirl, track 4, Father Figure. If you're here with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what song you've also
When I
reacted to.
found you, you were young, wayward, lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the Jag, turned your rags into gold. The winding road leads to the chateau. You remind me of a younger me. I saw potential. I'll be a father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my check's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your tears with my sleeve.
That won't be a chorus, I'll be.
Leave it with me. I protect the family. Leave it with me. I protect the family. I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. Said they wanna see you rise, they don't want you to reign. I showed you all the tricks of the trade. All I ask for is your loyalty, my dear protege. I'll be a father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my check's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. They'll know your name in the streets. Leave it with me. I protect the family.
I can listen to this, I ain't gonna lie.
I saw a change in you.
I love the production on this track. Like, it's very slow, but it's very calming and has you almost just relaxing. Just able to just hit a little two-step when vibing to the track. I do enjoy this one as well. Like, the vibe's a little bit slower, but yeah, still, in my opinion, very good.
My dear boy, they don't make loyalty like they used to. Your thoughtless ambition sparked the ignition on foolish decisions, which led to misguided visions, led to fulfill your dreams. You had to get rid of me. I protect the family. I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my check's bigger. You wanna fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Whose portrait's on the mantle? Who covered up your scandals? Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled.
You know what? The last part of this track, like, for me, this little bit added here, like, not really my type of vibe. I'm not even gonna lie, but I did like the verse 2 most importantly. Verse 1 was alright. The chorus obviously was the thing that kind of like had me a bit concerned and worried about what she's actually talking about. Like, she said, I made a deal with the devil and now my is bigger. Like, I get it, I do get it, and I looked at the annotations on Genius, but I don't really know. From that, it had me, you know, almost questioning this track. But as I've got towards the end, like, I'm not really rocking with it. I did like verse 2 in the chorus though, but after that, like, that was enough for me. We're gonna go on to the next track, Eldest Daughter. Still a vibe though, still something I could listen to, because I said the production was very calm and chilled. You know what? I'm gonna like it. I think I'm being harsh. I just wasn't really there for the last one.
Everybody's so punk on the internet. Everyone's unbothered till they're not. Every joke's just trolling and memes. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot. Everybody's cutthroat in the comments. Every single hot take is cold as ice. When you found me, I said I was busy. That was a lie. I have been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool.
How many people have done that?
But I'm not the baddest, and this isn't savage. But I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you out. So many break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you now.
This track here is quite deep, like having me not even wanting to pause it. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of those tracks like you just gotta let it play out.
You know, the last time I laughed this hard was on the trampoline in somebody's backyard. I must have been about 8 or 9. That was the night I fell off and broke my arm. Pretty soon I learned cautious discretion. When your first crush crushes something kind. When I said I don't believe in marriage, that was a lie. Every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. So
I like that. Obviously she said when I didn't believe in marriage, and it was annotated saying that she's currently engaged. So yeah, that's good to hear. Like her recognizing at one point she didn't actually see the life that she is currently about to about to have. So that's impressive, man, to look back and say, yeah, like in my relationship status, so how I viewed relationships and things like that has completely changed, like now compared to before.
Daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. So we all dressed up as wolves and we looked fire. But I'm not the baddest, and this isn't savage. But I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you out. So many traitors, smooth operators, gonna break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you now.
Let's hear how this bridge sounds. Forget
We lie back, a beautiful, beautiful time lapse. Ferris wheels, kisses and lilacs, and things I said were dumb, 'cause I thought that I'd never find that beautiful, beautiful life that shimmers that innocent light back, like when we were young. Every youngest child felt they were raised up in the wild, but now you're home. 'Cause I'm not the baddest, and this isn't savage, and I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna leave you out. So many traitors, smooth operators, but I'm never gonna break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you now. Gonna break that vow. Never gonna leave you now.
she's back in my good books with this track here, Eldest Daughter. I definitely, like, at first hearing it, I just assumed straight away that it was definitely going to be one of those deep tracks, but I like the way that she used her vocals across the track.
Never gonna leave you now.
Let's go. We're in the friendship track 6.
Glistening grass from September rain, gray overpass full of neon names. You drive 85.
This beat's hard.
Skeleton Road and the lakeside beach, watching the game from your brother's Jeep. Your smile, miles wide, and it was not an invitation. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you anyway.
She's gonna be over the
And
beat
it
a lot.
was not convenient, no, but your girlfriend was away. Should've kissed you anyway. Shiny wood floors
Her vocals over this beat was an excellent decision, I ain't gonna lie.
was away. Should've kissed you anyway. Shiny wood have fun. It's prom. We'll take corsage, dangles from our wrist. Over his shoulder, I'll catch a glimpse and see you looking at me.
Yeah, this is gonna be up there with one of my favorites. So I've got to add that from early doors to the liked songs, and also for me, that's up there already with Elizabeth Taylor, if not topping it. Like, this is hard.
And it was not an invitation, but as the 50 Cent song played, should've kissed you anyway. And it was not convenient, no, would've been the best mistake. Should've kissed you anyway. Hey. Don't make it awkward in second period. Might take your ex up. Lately we've been good. Staying friends is safe. Doesn't mean you should.
How true.
Don't make it awkward in second period. Might take your ex out. Lately we've been good. Staying friends is safe. Doesn't mean you should. When I left school, I lost track of you. Abigail called me with the bad news. Goodbye. And
Being able to paint a picture about like a school experience while singing like is great, and also slowing down the track.
left school, I lost track of you. Abigail called me with the bad news. Goodbye. And we'll never know why. It was not an invitation, but I flew home anyway, with so much left to say. It was not convenient, no, but I whispered at the grave. Should've kissed you anyway. Oh, and it was not an invitation. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you anyway. And it was not my advice. It's always ruin the friendship. Better than regret it for all time.
It's better to ruin a friendship than to regret it for all time. That's a tough decision, ain't gonna lie.
Should've kissed you anyway. And my advice is always answer the question. Better than to ask it all your life. Should've kissed you anyway. Should've kissed you anyway.
Shout out to the producer on that track, Ruin the Friendship. I felt like he done a phenomenal job, I ain't gonna lie. It was like a groovy type beat, but having Taylor Swift's vocals added on top of it, like almost gave it like a whole new refreshing experience listening to that one. I can't lie. That's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Actually, Romantic, track 7. Let's go.
I heard you call me boring Barbie when you're out feeling brave. High fived my ex and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Some people might be offended, but it's actually sweet. All the time you've spent on me, it's honestly wild. All the effort you've put in, it's actually romantic. I really gotta hand it to you. Ooh, no man has ever loved me like you do.
That's nice. Let's go.
Hadn't thought of you in a long time, but you keep sending me funny valentines. And I know you think it comes off vicious, but it's precious, adorable, like a toy chihuahua bugging at me from a tiny purse. That's how much it hurts. How
Like a toy chihuahua bugging at you.
many times has your boyfriend said, why are we always talking about? It's actually sweet. All the time you've spent on me, it's
Fire.
honestly wild. All the effort you've put in, it's actually romantic. I really gotta hand it to you. Ooh, no man has ever loved me like you do.
go.
Cause it's actually sweet. All the time you've spent on me, it's honestly lovely. All the effort you put in, it's actually romantic. Really gotta hand it to you. No man has ever loved me.
She definitely hasn't missed on the album so far, if we want to look at it that way. Like, each track has definitely represented something important so far from listening to this album, and I like how it's being put together here. I'm also wondering how she's gonna end it.
Like it's actually romantic. You just give me so much attention. It's actually romantic.
Actually romantic. This one's called Wishlist with the dollar signs as the S's. What's she gonna be mentioning that she wants?
Yacht life under chopper blades. They want those bright lights and Balenci shades and a fat stack with a baby face. They want it all. They want that complex female character. They want that critical smash Palme d'Or and an Oscar on their bathroom floor. They want it all.
You wouldn't want that.
And they should have what they want. They deserve what they want. Hope they get what they want.
Sure.
I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world they gotta leave us alone, and they do. Wow, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Bus up, settle down,
sharing the same
got a
dreams.
wish list. I just want you. They want that freedom, living off the grid. They want those 3 dogs that they call their kids, and that good surf, no hypocrites. They want it all. They want a contract with Real Madrid. They want that spring break where the clubs would.
Wait, hold up though. Hold up. Let me go back. What did she just say? They want the contract with Real Madrid. Of course we do.
They want a contract with Real Madrid. They want that spring break where the clubs were lit, and then that video taken off the internet. They want it all.
Sounds like a movie to
They
me.
should have what they want. They deserve what they want. I hope they get what they want. I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you.
This is one of the better tracks.
They gotta leave us alone, and they do. Wow, got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Bus up, settle down, got a wish list. I made wishes on all of.
I did have a feeling that this track was gonna be a bit different to some of the others that we've heard, and I like how on this album, like, the vibes, again, I'm heavily speaking on vibes throughout this reaction, but there's different vibes on each track, and each track is important, like, as a whole, because again, when we look at Ruin the Friendship, where it's got like a groovy type beat, and then you go on to maybe something like Eldest Daughter, where it's very, very slowed down, however a bit more deep. Then you got Opalite, where the chorus is very unique, and she's referring to the weather to kind of let out lyrics on that one. Like, the album has got its differences, and I like that. Like, it's not one specific vibe, where I've listened to Lover before and I felt like she was trying to go for that vibe throughout the whole project, and that's fine, not a problem with that. But on this one, can't really identify like one specific sound that she's used. Like, she's really branching into like different types of vibes. This one kind of gave me a trap type vibe, especially when the beat dropped early on this song.
Stars, please, God, bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I thought I had it right once, twice, but I did not. You caught me off my guard. I hope I get what I want, 'cause I know what I want.
What's up?
I just want you.
shout out to Taylor Swift. That was Wishlist. Definitely one of my favorite songs on the album so far. Track 9, Wood. Ooh, what kind of track title is this? What are we talking about on this one?
Daisy's bare naked, I was distraught. He loves me not. He loves me not. Penny's unlucky, I took him back.
Oh, we just saying names.
Stepped on a crack, and the black cat laughed. And baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious. Fingers crossed until you put your hand on mine. Seems to be that you and me, we make our own luck. A bad sign is all good. I ain't gotta knock on wood. All of that missing wishing on a falling star never did me any good. I ain't got to knock on wood. It's you and me forever dancing in the dark. Oh, over me, it's understood. I ain't got to knock on wood. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. Hypnotize me and open my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my skies.
Your love was the key that opened your what?
Hard to see, his love was the key that opened my skies. Girls, I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on the way. And baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious. The curse on me was broken by your magic wand. Seems to me that you and me, we make our own luck. New high manhood. I ain't gotta knock on wood.
No, you don't. No, you
All
don't.
of that missing wishing on a falling star never did me any good. I ain't got to knock on wood. It's you and me forever dancing in the dark.
Even though, as you can imagine, this isn't probably a track that I would sing along to. Like, it actually is a good track.
Me,
It
it's
is a good track.
understood.
Even if I don't like it, on here.
Forgive me, it sounds cocky. Hypnotize me and open my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't
Nice.
hard to see. His love
Yeah,
was
it
the
says
key
nice.
that opened my skies. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. Hypnotize me and open my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love
Let's
was
see
the
it.
key that opened my skies.
Sounded like Skies there as well. I don't know. That was a good track though. I'm not gonna lie
thought
that
it
one.
would be
Cancelled.
okay at first. The situation could be saved, of course, but they'd already picked out your grave and hers. Beware the wrath of masked crusaders. Did your girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having far too much fun? Come with me when they see us.
Yo, this
they'll
one sounded
run.
crazy though.
Something wicked this way comes. Good thing I like my friends cancel. I like 'em cooked in Gucci and in scandal. Like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Welcome to my underworld where it gets quite dark. At least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars.
Wow.
It's easy to love you when you're popular. The optics click, everyone prospers. But one single drop, you're off the roster.
Imagine.
Tone deaf and hot, let's all just off her. Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good? Or bring a tiny violin to a knife fight? Baby, that all ends tonight. Good thing I like my friends cancel. I like 'em cooked in Gucci and in scandal.
I gotta add this one too. I like this.
Like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Honey, welcome to my underworld. It'll break your heart. At least you know exactly who your friends are. They're the ones with matching scars. They stood by me before my exoneration. They believed I was innocent, so I'm not here for judgment. No. If you can't be good, then just be better at it. Everyone's got bodies in the attic, or took somebody.
Everybody's got bodies in the attic. Are you sure, Taylor?
His man will take you by the hand, and soon you'll learn the art of never getting caught. It's a good thing I like my friends can't stop. You know that I ain't come cooked in Gucci and in scandal. Like my whiskey sour and poison 40 flows. Yeah, it's a good thing I like my friends can't stop. Can't salute you if you're much too much to handle. Like my whiskey sour.
This is like a mysterious type track. I enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy it. How do you guys feel about cancelled? Sorry, like it's very like spooky type vibes on this one here.
Poison 40 flowers. Can't you see my infamy? Love's company. Now they've broken you like they've broken me. But a shattered glass is a lot more sharp. And now you know exactly who your friends are. You know who we are. We're the ones with matching scars.
Woo! That was track 10, cancelled. Big track. Honey, track 11.
You can call me honey if
This
you
is quite a
want,
quick
because
album,
I'm the
to be
one you
fair.
want.
Much shorter than the other two that I did.
When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive. At the bar and the chick was telling me to back off, cause her man had looked at me wrong. If anyone called me honey, it was standing in the bathroom. White teeth, they were saying that skirt don't fit me, and I cried the whole way home. But you touch my face, redefine all of those blues. When you say honey, summertime spreads, pink skies. You can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. Winter green kiss on mine, give it different meaning, cause you mean it when you talk. Honey, I'm home, we could play house, we could bed down, pick me up, who's the baddest in the land? What's the plan? What's the plan? You could be my forever nightstand, honey. When anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive. At the bar and the chick was telling me to back off, cause her man had looked at me wrong. If anyone called me honey, it was standing in the bathroom. White teeth, they were saying that skirt don't fit me, and I cried the whole way home. But you touch my face, redefine all of those blues. When you say
All of Taylor Swift's albums are excellently produced, because again the producers throughout this album have just done a phenomenal job, and I've almost said it on every track that I've heard so far, but this one again, like slowing it down but having a groove to it, like nah, she's killing it. She's been killing it all over this type of production on this album. Great. I'm excited to hear the last track, Sabrina Carpenter, because at this point, like Taylor Swift's, what can she not do as a solo artist on a track? But to also have Sabrina Carpenter, who's huge in the game, like that's a great feature.
you can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. You give it different meaning, cause you
Hopefully
mean it
work
when
together.
city it's yours. Kicking indoors, take it to the floor. Give me more by the paint in the color of your eye, and graffiti my whole damn life, honey. When anyone called me late night, he was screwing around with my mind, asking what are you wearing? Too high to remember in the morning. And when anyone called me lovely, they were finding ways not to praise me, but you say it like you're in awe of me, and you stay until the morning. Honey, when anyone called me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive. At the bar and the chick was telling me to back off, cause her man had looked at me wrong. He looked at me wrong. If anyone called me honey, it was standing in the bathroom. White teeth, they were saying that skirt don't fit me, and I cried the whole way home. But you can call me honey if you want.
Okay, shout out to everyone that definitely stayed with me. I've said this in the last Taylor Swift album reactions that I did, but definitely comment if you've made it to the outro. You know, that definitely means a lot. It means you guys are like with me to the end of the journey, to the end of the video. And yeah, I think that's important, especially like knowing who's actually, you know, enjoying the reactions that much till they get to the end point. So definitely comment down below like, yeah, I made it to the last track, The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Comment how you feel about the reaction, etc. But yeah, man, this has been a great album so far. My third Taylor Swift album that I've reacted to. Sorry guys as well, like, because you see when I did the Reputation Taylor Swift album, don't think I just stopped the Taylor Swift content after that, because shortly after that, maybe like 4 or 5 days after that, I started to record for the introduction song of the Reputation album, the live performance, and I reacted to it, posted it on YouTube. It got blocked, and it just got blocked completely, and they weren't having it at all. And I've seen several other videos up that have reacted to it, but you know, I didn't want to get mixed up in all of the copyright and all of that stuff. Like, I ain't got no time for that. So if they're saying that I can't get it up whilst everyone else has it up, fair play. But yeah, that's why I unfortunately couldn't get the Reputation live performances up. But moving on from here, you guys definitely have to let me know what Taylor Swift reactions you want to see from me, of course. The Life of a Showgirl, or Sabrina, Taylor.
Her name was Kitty. Made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to this city. Then they said she didn't do it legitly. I bought a ticket. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps. Looking back, I guess it was kismet. I waited by the stage door, packed in with the autograph hounds, barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out. I said, "You're living my dream." Then she said to me, "Hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna." She was a menace, the baby of the family in Lennox. Her father whored around like all men did. Her mother took pills and played tennis. So she waited by the stage door, asked the club promoter arrive. She said, "I'd sell my soul to have a taste of a magnificent life. It's all mine." But that's not what showgirls get. They leave us for dead. Hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe.
Is it possible to get more Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift songs? Because this is their first time linking up, I assume. This is fire. I'm not too sure, but this is fire.
And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise, I knew what to expect. Do you wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away. And all the headshots on the walls of the dance hall are of the witches who wish I'd hurry up and die. But I'm immortal now, baby doll. I couldn't if I tried. So I say, thank you for the lovely bouquet. I'm married to the hustle and now I know the life of a show.
Yeah, the pair of them went insane on this chorus.
Girl, babe, and I'll never know another pain. Hidden by the lipstick and lace. Sequins are forever and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Hey kitty, now I'll make.
I don't really like like talking over intros and outros, especially outros, but this is a nice way to end the project for sure. Nice little feature from Sabrina Carpenter as well. Her album was also fire.
Money being pretty and witty. Thank you for the lovely bouquet. Thank you for an unforgettable night. We will see you next time. Give it up for the band.
Shout out Sabrina and Taylor.
And of course, Sabrina. I love you, Taylor. That's our show. We love you so much. Good night.
That would definitely go crazy, them two performing that live, especially. Shout out to everyone locked in now. That was The Life of a Showgirl. Taylor Swift, The Life of a Showgirl. Make sure to go run that album up on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all digital platforms, YouTube, whatever way you consume music. Go and make sure you listen to Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of a Showgirl. I'm sure a lot of people across the globe are locked in today, listening, processing, digesting the album, letting people know how they feel, what's their take, what's their favorite song. So it's only right, like, we gave this project some limelight, listened to it and gave it the respect that it deserves and the time that it deserved. And I felt like overall it was a very solid project in my opinion. Definitely something that I need to go back to and kind of familiarize myself with some of the music that is sounding very fresh to me, especially off the back of some of the previous stuff that I reacted to from Taylor. However, I loved every single risk that she took with this project. The production started to get better and better and better as we progressed on with all the songs. I loved the groovy type production especially as well. So tracks like Wishlist and I think it was, I don't want to get it completely mixed up, but was it Ruin the Friendship? That beat on that one there was fire. The track that I was saying is probably my favorite one from the album. But yeah, overall I felt like Taylor Swift done a thing on this one. Definitely more than a handful of songs that I enjoyed on this one, but this is going to be a project that I need to go back to just to kind of familiarize myself with the sound and what she, you know, has brought, which is very unique and refreshing with this album. But I really enjoyed it off my first listen. Comment down below how you guys felt about this album, felt about my reaction. If you want more Taylor Swift content, then you just got to comment down below and let me know, because I think the live performances, I had difficulties with the Reputation album. So what other stuff is there? Obviously avoiding that Reputation reaction stuff. But yeah, shout out to everyone locked in. Shout out to all the Swifties, for those that do lock in, if it reaches out to anyone. Appreciate you guys regardless. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video. Have a blessed day. It's your boy Nathan. I'm out. Go.